Okay, it's gone. Okay. I double tapped it. I thought it stopped it. Okay. Hi, you guys. So, Fiji addict. Can't help it. Um, I just want to talk to you guys for a hot second because I just had this on my heart because I don't know, this is just like weighing on me like I gotta get it off my chest because I am so frustrated with seeing people who have so much potential just throw it all away for a 50-hour a week work week and not try to go for their dreams. Like they want something so bad, but they're not going to go for it because they either feel like they don't deserve it, they feel like they're not worthy, they feel all of these things, they feel like they didn't do anything to earn it, they don't have a degree, they don't have a diploma, they don't have the knowledge, they don't have any of the things to go after what it is that they want to do, so they just settle, right, for those comfort jobs, right? Which are not comfortable, but it's a job that you know how to do and it's a job that you are working at, right? But when you could be building something better, when you could be building something that's yours, right? You are qualified. Don't ever think that you're not qualified because God calls the unqualified. Hi, hello. I started this business with nothing. I started this health journey with nothing. I didn't have knowledge about health and wellness. I just knew that I was looking for something that was going to give me energy, and I had no idea what I was looking for, but I knew that I would find it when I felt it. And when I got that sticker in the mail and I slapped it on and it freaking woke up my body, I was like, hi, hello, welcome back to your life, Karen, right? And God brought me to a church that woke me up spiritually, but then He led me to this nutrition that woke me up physically. So, whatever you think you're not qualified for, you are qualified for. You just have to take that leap. You have to take that leap. I came into this nutrition not knowing anything about health and wellness, not knowing anything about being healthy or living healthy. Lived like 40 years of treating my body like a human garbage disposal. I treated my body like a garbage disposal and I put the junk in it and I didn't exercise. I wasn't active in my life, physically, mentally, spiritually, none of the things. And I came into this health journey that I'm on now not knowing any of the things. I didn't study up on stuff. I didn't, learn the history of stuff. I just knew that God rescued me from my depression and He was placing steps in my path for me to take for the changes we needed to make, but I'm revving my engine, not going nowhere. I had no energy. So I knew I just needed to find something that was going to give me the energy that I needed to do the things that I needed to do for God, right? I just needed that energy. So I'm trying a bunch of different things, not knowing anything about any of the things, not researching, not anything, didn't even think about Google, right? I had recently just only gotten a Facebook page because I was slinging makeup that I don't even wear at the time, right? So it was just like, I was all over the place. I don't have a high school diploma. I don't have a degree. I don't have any of the things, right? I'm not a nutritionist. I don't count calories. I don't count any of the other things. I don't do any of that stuff. I didn't know any of that stuff, right? But here I am feeling alive in my life again because I took a chance on products and I took a chance on a bunch of different products and they didn't work and I didn't know what I was looking for, but I knew that when I found it, I'd feel it, right? I knew that I would feel the energy that I was looking for. I knew that I would come alive again. I knew that I would wake up. I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know what brand I was looking for. I didn't know what ingredients I was looking for. I knew that I needed it to be all natural. And I knew that when I found it, I'd feel it, right? But I didn't know any of the things. And now here I am, thriving every single day, feeling alive in my life again for the first time in like 41 years. I am on this health journey, something I didn't know anything about. So you don't have to know all of the things to go into it. You don't have to know all of the things to take that leap of faith. You don't have to have the degree. You don't have to have, the diploma. You don't have to have all of the knowledge, right? You don't have to know people who are doing it. I didn't know anybody who was thriving. I didn't know any thrivers. I didn't know anybody in health and wellness. I didn't know anybody who was training in the gym. I didn't know anybody who was going to the gym. I didn't know anybody who was on a health journey. I didn't know anybody who was on a fitness journey. I didn't know anybody. I sheltered myself. I isolated myself. I didn't know any of the things. And I'm not saying that now I do, because I could not tell you the ingredients in any of the products to save my life. but I know how I feel when I take them. So, and I have PDFs, so I have information I can go to if I need them, but I know how I feel when I'm putting good stuff in my body as opposed to when I'm putting bad stuff in my body. There's a different feeling. There really is a physical different feeling when you're putting the good stuff in your body and you're not putting the bad stuff in your body anymore. I haven't had drive-through foods in over a year, you guys. I haven't had donuts. Probably the only thing I miss. But I haven't had donuts in over a year. I haven't had coffee in over a year, and I drank it for 20 years. I haven't had energy drinks, soda pops, none of that. I stopped putting the junk in my body. I stopped treating my body like a human garbage disposal, and I started treating my body like the temple of God that it is. Right? And I'm not perfect. I have a candy bar every once in a great blue moon when, I get the hankering for dark chocolate because that is my one weakness. But that, and they help with migraines, and I can't help that. But I'm not treating my body like a human garbage disposal anymore, and I didn't know any of the things to come into a nutrition, right? I still don't. I just know how I feel when I'm putting good stuff in my body as opposed to when I'm putting bad stuff in my body, and I feel sluggish, and I feel tired, and I feel agitated, and I feel moody, and I'm snapping at my kids, right? A lot of that has to do with what you are putting in your body and what you're not putting in your body. So sometimes you don't need a depression medication. You need to switch your diet, babe. Right? Sometimes you don't need that medication. Sometimes you don't need that metabolism booster prescription. All you need is to switch your diet. Yes, it is life-changing nutrition. My life has completely turned around just in the nutrition. And then I come into the company without a diploma, without a degree, without a business degree, without knowing businesswomen, without being around people in business, without knowing CEOs, without knowing anything about stock markets or any of the things. I don't know nothing. And there's days I still don't know what I'm doing. But I show up because I know that what I'm doing is changing lives. Being able to send out happy mail that changes lives, that make people feel alive in their lives again, that's the bonus of my day. Right? Being able to help other people feel alive in their lives again. Being able to sit here and empower other women to empower themselves so that they can believe in themselves, so that they can start their thing, not knowing the things, but having that self-belief to do the things. Because sometimes it just takes one person saying, you can do it. Hi, hello, unqualified. Not knowing the things, came into a nutrition not knowing the things, came into a business not knowing the things, but you learn as you go. That's what building a business is. It's learning the things. You're not going to know the things. You can study and read all the books you want to, but until you start trying to build your own business, it's going to look totally different than what you thought it was. I guarantee it. Like, you are going to have a picture in your head about what you want your dream house to look like, but until you actually pick up the hammer and you start building it yourself, it's going to look totally different. It's going to look totally different. Like, oh my gosh, I want to get so spiritual. I'm going to read my Bible every day. And then you open that book, and then there are words and names that you have no idea what they are. So you think your spiritual journey is going to look like one thing, but it looks like something totally different. Right? You think being a Christian is becoming a perfect person and having no struggles and having no battles. That's where the real battles start, though. So it's not always what you think it's going to be, and you don't have to know all of the things, right? You don't have to know all of the things. You just have to want to show up differently. You just have to want to build something better. You just have to want to live a better way. And I had to make that decision to not just live healthier, but live better. And by living better, that's not putting the same junk in my body. It's putting the good stuff in my body and keeping the bad stuff out. And it's building something better for my kids' kids. Something that my kids can build on for their kids, right? It's okay to be scared when you start something new. It's okay to be scared when you start something different. It's okay to be scared because you don't know the things. But don't be scared to start anyways. Fear is always going to be there. Fear is never going to go away, regardless. There's always going to be fear. But if you let that keep you from starting something, you're going to stay where you're at. And you're going to always feel stuck. But you're not actually stuck. You're just not moving. If you're happy in that 9 to 5 just paying your bills, then you stay in that 9 to 5 and you live your happy life, right? Not everybody was built for that. Some of us were built for something a little bit different. And that's okay, because we're all on different journeys and we all have different stories. But whatever your thing is, don't be afraid to start. Don't let fear stop you from stopping you. I think I said that right. I don't know. But don't let fear stop you from even starting, because you deserve to give it a shot. You deserve to try. And don't start something and then think, well, this is not what I thought it was, and then quit. Keep showing up for it, because you never know. The simplest thing can change your whole dang life.